Okay, so you've been spending hours and hours creating videos and posting them here on YouTube, only to find out it's your grandma and your old neighbor who's been watching and liking any of your content. In this video, I'll be sharing 5 tips for exactly how I took my YouTube channel from zero to monetized in less than 6 months. Take what you learn and apply it to your channel too. My name is Geelen, and I am the host of the Happy Accidents podcast, a show where I share all kinds of stories and lessons of incredible success that all trace back to some sort of serendipitous event, a fluke discovery, or a chance encounter. Podcast helps give other entrepreneurs insights and motivation to help them realize how to increase their own luck surface area. If you're a solopreneur or founder looking to break free from all the monotonous rhetoric and videos promising you the exact roadmap to guaranteed success, yeah, right, consider subscribing to mine. At the end of this video, I'll show you how much I've made from YouTube in my first week since being monetized. First, let me give you a little backstory about why I even started my channel in the first place. 6 years ago, I was laid off from my corporate job and decided to bet on myself. I was nervous. I had no idea what I was doing, but I decided I'm going to start my own consulting business. I started B2B consulting. I had no idea about branding, sales, marketing. I had to learn all this stuff on the go. I started to learn, I started to get a bit of traction, and then I learned, hey, if I really want to build myself as a credible expert, I need to write some books in my niche. That's really going to show that I know what I'm talking about. So I learned about how to write books. I learned about how to self-publish. And I had 2 books actually really take off. One you'll see behind me here, The Zero In Formula. And then my latest one here, The Accidental Solopreneur. Those 2 books really helped me make a name for myself. I decided, hey, this is working well. I'm getting some passive income. It's increasing my credibility. How else can I do that? I started making courses. They're a little more higher ticket, so a little more passive income started coming in. People started seeing me even more as a credible expert. Then I had tons of people knocking on my door saying, hey, I want to do what you're doing. So not only was I now consulting businesses, I started doing coaching for other solopreneurs. And with my book, The Accidental Solopreneur, that accidental part of it really started to resonate with people and take off. So I decided the next thing to do was to start a newsletter. But I didn't want just any other newsletter. I created one that tells stories. It's called Happy Accidents, and I share stories about accidental success and all the lessons that we can learn from them. Well, that really started to take off, and I had all kinds of people reaching out saying, I would love to hear these stories and learn these lessons, but in audio or video format. Can you make this into a podcast? So there I was. Early this year, I launched the Happy Accidents podcast. The rest, as you're about to learn, is history, and it's now turned into a monetized YouTube channel. So before we talk about how do you monetize your channel, first we need to talk about what's required to actually monetize a channel on YouTube. And there's 2 different criteria involved here. First, you have to get 1,000 subscribers. You cannot monetize your YouTube channel until you have at least 1,000 subscribers. That's one of the rules from YouTube. The second one is an either or. So once you've got 1,000 subscribers, you either need to get 4,000 public watch hours within a 12-month period. Now that means these are public videos being watched by general people in the public. They can't be videos that are for members only or unlisted. They have to be public videos, and they have to be watched and tracked by YouTube in their analytics as being watched by 4,000 hours or more within a 12-month period. You can do that, or you can have 10 million views on your shorts videos within a 90-day period. That one I thought, boy, that's really going to be hard for me to do. But the 4,000 hours I might be able to reach because I'm doing longer form podcasts. And that's exactly what happened to me. With my channel, I hit about 1,000 subscribers in around 4 months. And then it took me to just shy of 6 months to get to the 4,000 watch hour period. So, with me getting there in just under 6 months, I've boiled this down to 5 tips that are going to help you get there as well. Tip number 1, get specific. You want to be known for something. If you're just posting content and the topics are all over the place, nobody knows why they should be coming to your channel. If one day it's about you and you're on vacation and you're vlogging, but then the next day you're giving educational content and the next day you're telling a story, nobody knows why they should come back. What are you specifically wanting to be known for? Pick a topic, pick a niche, pick something and double down on it. My niche is happy accidents or accidental success. Now, I have the podcast where I share all kinds of stories. I interview people. I interview people who've got incredible happy accident stories. I interview authors of books that talk about luck and serendipity, or I just tell stories myself from famous businesses or entrepreneurs or products that were discovered completely by accident and went on to incredible success, and then all the lessons we can learn from that. So I've got all kinds of different content I can share about accidental success. But then I'm also sharing tips around success and ways that you can increase your luck surface area. I'm sharing tips for how to grow a YouTube channel and increase your luck surface area. You're watching this video because you want to learn how to monetize your own YouTube channel. Well, I'm going to give you some tips for how to do that. But it's all around this bracket of accidental success. And the reason is because I fell into this in the first place. I never set out to be a solopreneur. I fell into this when I was laid off. I never decided, hey, I'm going to go create a YouTube channel. I'm going to get known for this. It started me with consulting and books and courses and a newsletter. And people were just saying, hey, I'd really like to see this in podcast form. Well, now I'm on this road of understanding YouTube and how to monetize it and how to really leverage it. I never planned on going down this road. So accidental success is kind of what I'm being known for, and there's all kinds of stuff I can talk about within that realm. What's your niche? What are you specifically talking about? It can't be everything. You can't appeal to everyone. You want to narrow it down so you are seen as the go-to authority or the channel about X. And listen, if you don't know your niche yet, that's fine. Ideally, you have that nailed down like I did through my books, through my courses, through my newsletter. I knew what my niche was and it made me easy for me to start my YouTube channel. If you don't, just start making content right here on YouTube. Nobody cares. If you don't hardly have any followers yet, your grandma, your neighbor, they're not going to scoff at you. Figure it out by posting and then seeing what resonates with you. See what resonates with other people. What kind of content do you want to be known for? If you don't know this already, you're going to figure it out through the process. Okay, so tip number 2. After you've already got your niche figured out, make videos that people actually want to watch. I can't stress this enough. It's not about you. It's not about the videos that you enjoy making. That's just a bonus if that happens. They have to be videos that people are actually searching for. So find out, what does your ideal audience enjoy? What challenges are they trying to solve? What captures their attention, etc. Do some research. Go into Google and do some searches, or go to Reddit, or right here on YouTube. Find out what your ideal audience is searching for. Just start typing questions like how to X or how do I Y, or what are the top XYZ for ABC within your niche? See what terms are popular, see what videos are already being made, and address those questions as well. The more videos that you can make that are more specific to an individual topic or addresses an individual question, the more chance it has to take off because people are searching for that kind of stuff. Think about it this way. YouTube is the second highest search engine in the world behind Google. If people are coming to YouTube and searching for something, and you are making videos that answer their questions, chances are they're going to pop up in the related search results and they're going to click on your video because you're specifically addressing that in your individual videos. Okay, tip number 3, get a little bit better with each video. Look, if I go back and watch my early videos, they were terrible. But you have to start somewhere. You can't wait until you've got it all figured out and then start producing videos. You actually get better by doing. So just pick one thing every single time and get a little bit better at it. There's all kinds of stuff that you can pick on. Lighting, try and get better at it. The trickiest thing is to try and eliminate shadows and make sure your background is not too distracting. Your audio, this is super important. Make sure the sound is clear. Invest in a good mic. It doesn't have to be a top of the line audio equipment. Any good USB mic nowadays on the market will probably do, but find a good one. Your video intros. You need to hook people in right away. If it's an educational video like this one, speak directly to your audio audience and the pain point that they're experiencing. Let them know why they're watching and what they can learn from your video. Just go back and check the intro to this video and see the exact formula that I used if you want an example. Your title. Have it clearly articulate what people will learn from your video. If they're doing a search in YouTube, you want your video to come up as one of the ones in the search results because you're addressing the exact issue or question or problem that they're searching for. The thumbnail. You want these to work together in conjunction with your title. If your title is giving the exact thing as to why they're watching your video, your thumbnail should maybe show them instead of tell them. There's all kinds of examples out there of thumbnails where people are demonstrating through pictures or arrows or whatever to show, hey, this is what I'm going to teach you or show you in this video. So study what thumbnails capture your attention and replicate similar types of styles into your own thumbnails and get better at it week after week after week. If you're not comfortable with some of these things, you can outsource a lot of this stuff to people on places like Upwork or Fiverr. People will create thumbnails or help you generate better titles at a pretty low price, and then you can just learn from them and eventually take it on yourself or keep it outsourced if you have a budget for that. Keywords, another important thing to continue to get better at. You want to be writing in your description a really good articulation of what people are going to learn from your video. Who's it for? What's the challenge that they're here to try and solve? Why your video solves it, and make sure all those keywords are in there, maybe multiple times. And then hashtags that go along with that. If you start typing your hashtags in, YouTube will show you how many videos are created with those hashtags. If it's tons of videos, that means it's a popular hashtag. So include that in your description. So keywords and hashtags, extremely important for your video to be searchable on YouTube. Notice I haven't mentioned editing. That's something that I think you should focus on later on. Get these basics down first. If you get really good at those, add editing on at a later date. Tip number 4, post on a somewhat regular basis. Listen, you don't need to be posting a new video every single day. If you can, that's great. But I would aim for quality over quantity. Remember, you're trying to get better. So come up with a posting schedule that allows you to create a video where you're putting in the effort to make it just a little bit better than your last one. If that's once a week, great. If it's once every 2 weeks, that's great too. It's better than just posting for the sake of posting and putting out garbage that nobody wants to see. Maybe even your grandma and neighbor don't like them at that point. Okay, tip number 5, make shorts that support and point people back to your long form content. This can be made easy by taking your longer form content and using AI tools like Opus Pro. That's what I use to automatically find and create good clips from your longer form content. I try to post 4 to 5 shorts per week, and I have something at the end of each short that points them back to the longer form video and encourages them to go watch that. That increases your views and your watch time. If you want to make great standalone shorts, check out the video here on YouTube where Jay Klaus interviews Jenny Hoya, and she breaks down her formula for how she continuously creates shorts that go viral on YouTube. So there you have it, my 5 tips. Get specific, make videos people actually want to watch, get a little bit better with each video, post on a somewhat regular basis, and make shorts that support and point people back to your longer form content. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. How much money have I made since I monetized my own YouTube channel? Well, I'm just under 2 weeks in so far, and I've made exactly, drum roll please, $1. That's right, just $1 so far. Now that might sound a bit discouraging, but to be honest, I had no idea what to expect, and I haven't even had any videos take off since I monetized, so it sounds about right. But now that I have an incentive to learn and get even better, I've got some more skin in the game. So I'll be doubling down and making sure my future videos are that much better and figuring out which ones really do well. Check back in a few months and I'll give an update to tell you how it's going. If you want to follow along, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss an update. And give this video a like if you found it helpful and share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you.